What's happening, YouTube? This is Copper. Welcome to another episode of City Skylines After Dark, the Pacific Northwest version, with a bunch of factories in the woods. Not quite the Pacific Northwest, I know. Kind of. I mean, ish. Everyone needs factories, right? So I don't know. The coal power plant is a little bit non-diegetic, but we kind of need it, so we're gonna keep it for now. Oops. Back to building. Alright, so I'm planning, I think, to expand to this section. We'll have, like, you know, this little suburb over here. We're gonna have a little suburb over here. Maybe there's gonna be, like, a bridge. Maybe we'll put, bicycles, actually. We'll put a bunch of bicycle bridges and, like, pedestrian bridges so that cars have to take the main road, but people can walk across. Although I don't know why they would want to walk across now that I think about it, because, there's just residences over here. There's no, like, shopping, so it'd be a little weird. I'll think about it. We'll think this through a little later. In the meantime, our goal is to get up to 850 people. Yes, 850 people, brought to you by, I don't know, population growth. I'm on a roll today, Copper. I'm on a roll. All right. Sherlock's Coffee, my favorite place to go. Next to yakisoba tasty noodles. And a Down and Out. Oh my god. Can I live here? Can I live, like, right here? Walking distance? Actually, that brings up a good point. I can't put down paths right now, but connecting these areas is almost always beneficial because people walk instead of drive. Getting as much traffic off the roads as possible is always a good thing. Always a good thing. They're not too happy with me right now. They want more commercial, so we're going to give them more commercial. Should we put him along here? Well, that section would be definitely filled out. I mean, people are definitely going to be driving along here, so I don't think they're going to have issues with customers, I think. I'm not really sure. Also, what an interesting place to park when you're, you know, shopping and stuff. What are you doing? Worker at Frank's Fish Sticks. Alright. Oh, and here we go. Now we get a rush of demand. I swear, demand in this game kind of just goes in fits and giggles. Fits and spurts? Spurts and warts? Warts and... losing myself. Come back. Alright, 13,000. We have 13,000. We don't have health right now still, which is fine. Everyone's uneducated. They don't really need it right now. Not that I believe that's the way you should think in real life. Just want to throw that out there. Don't think that way. I mean, you can think whatever way you want. It's just not the way I think. There. Whew. Cover myself. Pacific Northwest, I have to maintain myself as PC as possible here, so you know how it is. You know how it is. Yes, I know I have no healthcare in the city, but now I think we can still probably hold off on healthcare. Finally, we get the forestry specialization, so I can delete all those these guys. I can delete these guys, and we can create forestry. Although it's dark, which I'm not too happy about. It should be fine. But what we should worry about, and definitely need to worry about, is fire and police. How do we want this to be? I think right here would be the best place for it. That way, because they're gonna be taking a right no matter what, and then they can decide, oh, I'm gonna go to the industry area, or hey, there's someone on fire in this section. I think that's, at least for our first one, I think that's a good idea. So we're gonna do that. Fantastic. Same with the police. They'll take a right. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. And we're down to 10,000, which is not a whole lot of money. Go to speed 2. Still hold off on healthcare. We're going to hold off as long as possible. It's just kind of a drain in funds. Oh, right. I'm going to do forestry now. How do I want to set this up? Well, we're going to hold off until morning, and then we're going to do forestry. How about that? That way we can actually see what we're doing. In the meantime, they do indeed want some residential zoning, which is a problem because I don't have room for that right now. I don't want to spend my money on expanding right now. I want to spend my money on doing forestry stuff, but it looks like we might need to do it anyway. So, okay, fine. You force my hand, game. You force my hand against my will. Not happy. Not happy. Sort of happy. Did I do the wrong Holy crap, I just realized, holy crap. So apparently in the first episode, when I built this, which was, for me, 20 minutes ago, I built the 3-lane back and forth area rather than the 2-lane, so I ended up spending way more money than I needed to. If I do this, does this up... I might as well keep it at this point. Is there a maintenance cost to this thing? Upkeep, 96 cents per cell, 80 cents. You know, at this point, it's like the smallest thing. We'll keep it. I'm not happy I made that mistake. But the cool thing is, and I've noticed this before, it creates a turn-only lane, which is really helpful for situations like this where people might want to be going from one side to the other. So that's at least a perk, right? That's not bad. I question myself sometimes. Okay. How do I make this interesting now? I could, we could do like a weird little roundabout thing in the middle and have like a quad type of thing. It's small enough where that would probably work, to be completely honest, and I think I want to do that, so that's what we're going to do. We probably are going to have to take out a loan, which is fine. Let's see here. We can do multiple roundabouts, like one right here and one over there. No, that looks weird. I did that in the last one. It looks a little, looks a little breastish. So, I'm gonna avoid that on this one. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, and then short little roundabout. You don't need it to be very big, so that would be what I would like to call very big. Just short. Yeah, that'll work. Boom. Boom. Actually, that might be too big as well, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it. It's not too bad. And then continue this on. It looks like there's actually going to only be enough room for one roundabout. Totally fine. And there we go. Now it actually looks kind of interesting, right? That looks interesting. And let's see. We'll make it kind of cool and archy. How about that? We'll have one place go from like right here over to like this section, but not connect. And we'll have like, I don't know, something in the middle. How about that? That looks cool. I hope you can see this. I can barely see it on my screen, so I don't know if YouTube compression is going to be like, screw you, viewers, or whatever. So, and then same thing with this area. This doesn't create lights, right? No, it does not. One day it might. Do we want to like continue that theme, or do we want to like go out a little bit more and like do a weird archy thing? I think we'll continue the arch theme. Why not? Like here to here, then here to here. It's a TIE fighter. I just made a TIE fighter. Perfect. Not on purpose, but I'm gonna keep it anyway because I like it. I like it. We have 981 in our bank, so we're gonna definitely let the time tick by here. I find, I was gonna say I usually find it a bit problematic to put like commercial in this intersector section, even though I like that a lot. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna put commercial in here once I get enough money to do like power and water. Ooh, that looks cool. Haha, that looks great. But I find it problematic because for some reason there's usually not enough people to supply business, give those commercial people business. And then I usually end up just, you know, rezoning it, unfortunately. We'll try to stick with this as much as possible, but it might be impossible. So I'm going to do this. I like that. I do like that. And then we can have this go over there and not connect. I'm fine with it not connecting. I think want both of these to connect though. And maybe that'll help with the weird commercial need sector or whatever. We'll have that be all in the middle. I'm probably going to create a park in the middle. That's what I usually do with these circular things nowadays. And let's see here. Don't have enough money still to really give it what I need. It's a weird way of putting that, but you got it. We're making money still, which is good, but I will need to connect this area to power, which can be pretty simply done, actually, if I just do this. And that way, they'll pop in really quickly, right? Right. Come on, there you go. And so they're screaming for power, and we can just kind of, you know, give them some power right across the highway. One-ways will be highways one day. What? All right. That looks good. I like it. Yeah, I think I like it. I do want to, you know, redo this, and oddly enough, this guy doesn't have enough workers, but you're about to get a good influx here, so don't you worry, Jimmy. Don't you worry. Change that, that's ×2, and mass zone incoming. So these guys are going to want water because it's not watered, but the cool thing about power is that it follows the houses, which I'm so happy. Like, think about that. That could have been a really bad... That could have been a bad thing. Like, this thing. How about design decision? If they didn't think of that one through, like, I don't know. Was that the case in the old SimCities where they used to just follow... I don't remember. It's been way too long since I played. Like, the classic one, not the one that came out and that was kind of, you know, horrible. The classic ones. I don't remember how power and stuff worked. It's been so long. God, I've been playing city builders for way too long. And by way too long, I mean there's never a too long for city builders. But how many garbage trucks? One? You're covering all this. Okay, cool. I like our TIE fighter, which still kind of looks Brest-like, but we're gonna ignore that fact, guys, because it kind of looks cool. Okay, it looks cool. Lord. Oh God. Yeah. I do want this to unlock soon. 1300. We're close. That way I can connect these guys with like walking paths, and like these guys so they don't have to walk all the way over here and all the way over here. They can just like walk like down and over and down and over, and maybe bikes. And I have big plans. All right, I got big plans. You know what I haven't looked at? Okay, there's a fire. That's fine. Let me get down to 1, and then I want to kind of see what happens when a car tries to, you know, climb the freaking cliff here. Is there any clipping? Nope. Sort of, a little bit. It just kind of works. This is the nightmare situation if you have a manual car. This is nightmarish right here. If you ever live in Seattle, it's almost impossible to own a manual due to the fact that... Really? Oh, am I low on water? Yeah, it's because it's at 50%. Due to the fact that it's so freaking hilly in Seattle. Just, you know, if you're ever moving there... Seattle, Washington, by the way, if you're curious. Don't know where that is. Washington State. Don't, if you can help it, get an automatic. It'll help a lot. And, you know, my housemate in college had a manual, and he navigated Seattle just fine. I had an automatic and was really, really happy I had one. So, you know, to each their own, but that's my recommendation. Because scary, scary cliff-like sections of that city. Cliff-like. Keep on filling in this thing. And here too. Are you watered? No. No, you're not. Do you want to be watered? Yes. Yes, you do. Efficiency, man. Should really think about efficiency because I'm low on budget and stuff, but... I don't know. It kind of continues. Okay, so now we do need... we need a hospital. I was putting it off. We don't actually have the money for a hospital. I could take out a loan for it. $10,000. How much is the loans for? It's $420. Okay, sure. Why not? This is what they're for. And these guys are going to mostly be handling... here's the issue. I want them to handle both sections. It actually might be more beneficial to have a second road go over this. Dang it. I don't want that. Because you can see it only reaches one neighborhood, so they're going to have to travel quite a ways. Although I don't think people die if you get there late in terms of like sickness and stuff, so... Maybe that's a complete and utter lie, but I feel like that's not the case. Feeling and it actually being the case, though, is a little different. So if I put it on this side, anyone who gets sick over here, the guys are going to have to make a huge UE because they don't just turn around. I think I'm just going to have to do... God, I hate this part. I think putting it in here actually might be the best bet. But it needs to be facing, yeah, this mini road. That way... Yes, this is what I want. Is it what I want? I'm not sure what I want. All right, well, sure, why not? Just do it. Oh God. Okay, we're fine. Hey, happy faces. I did something right. God, this game is not stressful. Why is it stressful? It's supposed to be zen-like. What happened to my zen? Okay, so really though, the next step is to make this into not gross polluting area, but a nice forestry industry. Yeah, I like that idea. I like it. I like it a lot. Wow, you guys really do want more places to shop. So we will continue our circular excursions over here and hope that helps you out a little bit. In the meantime, yeah, of course. So we're going to wait for this guy to get put out, and then, yeah, I think we're going to convert this to forestry. Now, with the forestry industry, you have a lot of cross-traffic, more so than, like, farming and even regular industry. Although a regular industry, I guess, does deliver goods to each other as well, but forestry really requires you to, because it comes from, like, you know, the forest, and then it gets delivered to the furniture store, this gets delivered to the blah, blah, blah. Insert your words there. So it'll be a good idea to have a lot of cross intersections to allow that to happen, but smartly, mind you. We want the cross intersections to maybe be on the main road, but like I'll show you. How about I just show you instead of talk about it, and you can judge me afterwards. Let's do it. All right, we have enough money. I can always take out another loan. This is just for fun. Let's take a look at the resources. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, as you can see, all the green. Oh, there's oil. Coal? Oil? Oil. I don't know if we're going to drill it, though. One, we're not going to have the education for it, and these guys actually require quite a bit of education for such a little amount of time. Alright, we're probably not going to do oil because that kind of goes against the whole theme of the Pacific Northwest, I guess. We want to try to be as sustainable as possible? Question mark? I think I'm going to de-zone all this. Don't hate me for that. But you'll see why. We'll have this go out here. And this is probably the only time I really don't care about grid systems. This is like, do a grid, man. Doesn't matter. And this side as well. I mean, even go all the way to the river if you really want to. That can go really just all the way. All the way. Right by the garbage. That should be fine. Actually, I wonder if the garbage is going to cause issues. I'm not quite sure. Let's make this a district, shall we? A beautiful district. Make sure to do this. Switch to squaring it out here. Here's the real question. Do I want to put it along this road? And I'm going to say yes, I will. But I'll leave one space among the main road. That way it doesn't connect anything. And you actually don't want to, I don't want you to be like that. All right. Let's select you as forestry. Cooper Hills. I'll keep it, sure. Are you watered? No, you're not, but you're going to be in 3 seconds. We're going to get a big shift of industry here. So these guys are going to disappear. I'm going to lose a lot of revenue for a little bit of time, but that's okay. For some reason, have lost power. Did not think that one through. Did not think that one through. Here to here. Perfect. That should help a little bit. Sorry, guys. My bad. My bad. Awesome. Well, what I didn't actually realize, and I'm glad I did, is that I put this guy on a already upgraded road, so I won't have to empty it all completely out. Look at all these people are like, well, my job blew up, so time to walk home. Oh god, I'm so sorry, guys. Wow, you're all walking too. Why are you walking? Don't you have cars? What are you doing? It's a great day. Like, I mean, look, the bridge is meant for walking and riding and stuff, but what are you doing? I'm so sorry. Oh god, I feel horrible right now. It's okay, we're about to get a bunch of forest industry stuff, though. I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something, and then I was like, now it's gone. All right, so they're obviously going to start screaming for schools, and we're going to keep that out of our town. Keep those evil schools out of our town for as long as possible, because if we don't, forestry won't work, and I want that to work. I want it to work. What are you guys doing? God, the way this game simulates so much, and I really shouldn't be complaining about anything because it's amazing what it can do with almost all computers. I don't think you realize it, but it can be like extremely problematic to be simulating every single one of these cars, every single person, even if it's like a small like going from A to B. Takes a lot of power, man, and good amount of programming. So I really shouldn't complain about how stupid it is that these guys have to go all the way down a road in order to find a good way to turn around. That's a little dumb, but I'll bury it. I'm gonna bury that deep within me and not complain about it because I do like this game quite a bit. We are on speed 1 once again. I apologize. As I told you off camera when I play this game, I do it at speed 1. Let's pay off our $18,000 in debt just so we make, I don't know, it feels good. That's what you're supposed to do when you're an adult, right? Pretty sure. Adulting, paying off loans, making sure I'm not dying. Oh, I can actually create a park too. We have a couple more minutes. I could probably do that while we're on speed 2, let our money get up a little bit. Although it is a little hilly. Not a big fan of that one. Maybe not. Maybe well, I do like the idea of having a little park here. Let's do a quick test run. Well, it'll have to be very small. Like a very small circle, and it's not going to look good at all. Oh, no. Just do it. Just ignore it. It's fine. It's almost a circle. It's fine. We're fine. It's good. Although I don't want it to actually be the dirt. I want it to be lit. I wish the dirt had, a gravel path had, you know, lit areas, but once again, I do like this game. I complain because I love it. That's why. And what I usually do with these guys is actually extend it to the crosswalk so that people have ways of crossing into this stuff. Makes sense, yes. But it does eat up a little bit of my commercial area, which is, I mean, not a lot, so it's not too bad, but I would say significant. It's probably significant. Get you back. Back to you. Once more. Oh. Oh, because you're on fire. That's fine. We'll just delete you. Why not? Redo you. And there, we have like a weird little, like mini park with oh, God, I wish this didn't happen, but it's fine. You don't really notice it unless you go sideways, and then it's like, well, you're walking up a hill. It's okay. Add some trees and call her good. Well, it is, you know, boreal, so let's do some, wow. Sure. Just a tree, like a Christmas tree. It's Christmas all year here. Maybe a little bit of like smaller ones around it, but not too, I don't know, too uniform. It looks a little weird if it's too uniform. Some bushes, some wild bushes. Some wild bushes. I don't think bushes come in the not wild form. No, that's not true. You can always buy a bush. You can always buy a bush. Heard it. You heard it here, folks. Would it be weird if I put it in one of these other ones? Yes. Yes, it would. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Maybe like around here. Like here, 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 here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, that one just looks weird. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think some of these are going to be deleted anyway. That's okay. We'll just replace. For now, this is This is very fulfilling, so I will do that. There we go, and people can walk and ride and apparently surf on this section. It's going to be great. Let's click play. All right. This is actually looking pretty nice. I dig this. 2 little suburbs. I don't really know where our downtown section's going to be. It's either going to be up on the hill, which is kind of a pain. It kind of makes more sense for it to be in the valley. I also don't know what way we're going to expand to, because I have a weird feeling that a couple more of these and it's going to become a bit problematic for water flow. We might want to actually expand towards the quote-unquote ocean that we can suck up water from, just so we avoid the whole, you know, too many water plants in one section issue, which has happened to me a couple times, and I've learned that you don't want that. You really don't. Hey, fire over here. To be completely honest, this place is going to definitely need its own fire department, but for now, one's good enough to cover our 1,500 residents. Look at them. They're using the roundabout. It looks great. Cool thing is, if anyone's actually wanting to go shopping in the inner ring, they take the outer ring, so it will relieve some traffic from the inner. Because usually they don't usually use the outer ring, or the inner ring, rather, in the roundabouts, because they're all taking rights, which is a bit of a weird thing to happen. We actually... Oh. People are not happy about no power, so we're at 100% now. We'll need to kind of save up for another power plant soon. How's the water right now, too? Water is... We're getting there. We're getting there. But I'm actually pretty happy about this. These guys are... I mean, the highway is definitely going to continue in this direction, so we're going to have a bit of a highway-based traffic system. I do want to play with the transport option. The trains? Oh, my last game? Trains are great. I didn't realize it, but if you set up the lines correctly, it's the huge amounts of people get transported. I don't know if you could tell by the inflection of my voice there, but huge. It's huge. Yep. Yeah. All right. I like it. I like this start. I really do. I think we're going to have a nice, cool little Cooper Hills. You know, now that I actually see the name, I'm sorry. I'm going to be a little vain here. Ugh. Okay. Whew. It's a lot of work there. There we go. Copper Hills. Makes no sense because it's a forestry industry, but we're sticking with it. We're going to stick with it. And I think that's going to be the episode, actually. I think that was a good amount of time. Good episode. We expanded a little bit. We're wanting to definitely increase the amount of residents we have soon, and I have a feeling these guys are going to follow suit if I build it. So, let's see. Do we actually have... When do we get highways? 2,200. We're close. So we're close to replacing these with highways and actually being able to build those. I think the next episode we're going to extend the fake highway a little bit more so we have some more room. Well, you know what? No, that's not true. We're going to just expand maybe in this direction using this, and we'll bend the highway to our will. That's how we roll. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the episode, want to see more of the same kind of stuff, do consider giving me a like. I do appreciate those. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.